Hey guys, welcome back. I thought while I was fiddling around in the man cave, or the forbidden zone as I like to call it sometimes, I'd go ahead and show the other run that I just recently completed, Captain Marvel. Not to be confused with the real Captain Marvel, Shazam. But anyway, I really like this character, and I enjoyed this series quite a bit. There's a lot of good highlights in it. So I just thought I'd go through and kind of show everybody the complete run. Of course, you got that classic cover there. Number one, Gene Colan cover. There's another copy. Love those colors on that. I think maybe the first 4 or 5 issues were done by Gene Colan, and Roy Thomas did the scripts on the first few, I think. And as usual, a lot of Marvel books back in the day, the inks got mucked up by our old friend Vinnie Coletta. No offense to anyone who likes Coletta, but you know, there's a great cover. Spaceman and the Super Skrull. And there's number 3. Number 4, that is actually the first issue I ever owned. I think a friend gave that to me when I was young, or maybe one of my cousins. I always loved that color, the cover and the color. Submariner. That is definitely one that I would love to upgrade at some point. But for now, I'm pretty happy with having the run. Number 5. Number 6. I think Don Heck had like a 6 or 7 issue run after the initial 4 by Gene Colan. I think by that time Arnold Drake was probably doing the scripts. Issue 7, The Coming of Quasimodo. Number 8. Number 9, there's some classic Gene Colan on the cover anyway. Number 10. That's a nice cover. Of course, I'm going to say that about most of these, but especially the first half of this run. Got some great stuff. Let me put another pile up here. Okay, here's number 11. I think that cover was by Barry Windsor Smith and Herb Trimpe. Another number 11. Number 12. I think a couple of these issues, maybe 11, 12, and 13, or maybe 11 and 12, had Dick Ayers art. I'm not sure if Coletta was hanging on as the inker by then or not. I really love this cover. I think that's Frank Springer, maybe. I know he's on the interior. And who's not going to love this cover, right? The colors, the characters, the space background. Just got a little bit of everything there. Here's another copy of that one. Issue 15. And this kind of holds a special place. The art inside is done by Tom Sutton. He's one of my favorite artists, probably in my top 10. Some of the early work he did. Number 16. And I think this is the issue where maybe at the end of the story he gets the new costume. You don't see it on the cover until the next one, but yeah. I think Archie Goodwin did a few scripts around this time. And of course we see Marvel in all his new costume glory there with Captain America and Bucky. Now this is probably my favorite part of this whole run was the issues that Gil Kane and Dad Adkins did the art on, because it's just beautiful. Okay. Not sure who was doing the scripts at this time. I know Gary Friedrich did a few. Not really sure who was doing the scripts by then. Here we have the Mandroid, number 18. And to me, that was one of the great Silver Age art teams, was Kane and Adkins. The Marvel stuff. There's another copy of 18. Number 19, the Mad Master of the Murder Maze. Some great stuff. And another copy of 19. There's 20. It's a really nice cover. Okay, let's get another stack. Classic cover right there, number 21. And as my buddy Dr. Silver Age would say, going against old J. Jaws. There's another copy. Number 22, and this starts the picture frame covers that I love so much. And I think that's like the last Gil Kane issue with art on the interior, if I'm not mistaken. Number 23. I think maybe these next two issues, the art was done by Wayne Boring, the old Superman artist. A little bit different look. Duplicate of that one. If my buddy Eric Kay is watching this, I'm sure he's chuckling every time he sees a multiple copy of something here. Number 24. And another 24. And for some reason another 24. And now we have the start of the famous Jim Starlin run. I think initially Archie Goodwin was doing a lot of the scripts, maybe for 4 or 5 issues. And I think after that, around that time, maybe 27 or so, Starlin started helping with the scripts, or maybe he was doing plots. But yeah, this was a great run. Jim Starlin kind of took over and made this book and character his own. Number 25. Can't go wrong there. Hulk, Captain Marvel, and Submariner all on the same cover. 26, going up against the Thing. '27, with the Super Skrull. 28, with Thanos in the background. That one's a little beat up. Might have been one of my originals. It's got some few little pieces missing out of the cover. 29. 30. Going against the Fiendish Fury of the Controller. Okay. And there's a cover that's full of, I guess, a great cast of all-stars. The Avengers, Drax, Star Fox. And another multiple. That's a really cool cover, number 32. A lot of stuff going on in this story. And there's a famous cover in issue number 33. And I guess the end of the Starlin. Well, I think Starlin did one more issue after this, maybe 36. So he fought Nitro, and then you find out later on in the spoiler alert, in the Death of Captain Marvel graphic novel, that his battle with Nitro is what caused him to get cancer and eventually die. At least this version. Not sure if he's dead in the Marvel Universe now or not. But great story and cover. Number 35. This is kind of a treat, actually. The art in this one was done by Alfredo Alcala, another favorite of mine. And 36, I think this is the other Starlin issue he came back to do. And 37. That's a really nice cover. Gil Kane and Klaus Janson. And this is, I think this is the starter run where Al Milgrom was doing the pencils on these and actually did a really great job. Had some good inkers. Terry Austin and Bob McLeod. Not sure, there were several. 38. Another copy. 39. I really like that cover. 40. Okay. This 41, and this is I think this issue's got like an all-star cast of inkers in it. I think you got Bob McLeod, Terry Austin, P. Craig Russell, and Bernie Wrightson actually doing a gang job on the inks on this one. 42. Shootout at the OK Cosmic Corral. I think this is, maybe not this copy, but this is another issue I had from childhood. Maybe this was the one. Yeah. It's a little beat up here. Going against Drax. Number 44. There's another nice cover, number 46. '47. I think maybe starting here. This almost looks like a Kirby cover. I don't think it is. I think a couple of these issues were done by, I think the scripts were done by Jerry Conway. There's number 48, and as you can tell, that is my original childhood copy. And why I have 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of that, I don't know. Go ahead and laugh, Eric. Number 49, going against Ronan the Accuser. Number 50, guest starring the Adaptoid in the Avengers. Okay, this last little stack. There's number 51. I think this was an original copy as a kid. There's an upgrade. 52. Surrender Marvel, or feel the full might of Fedor, Lord of Living Energy. And star of stage and screen. There's a nice Gil Kane cover. Number 53. 54. I think this, that's a Keith Pollard cover, but I think this has got Dave Cockrum artwork on the interior. There's Nitro back. It's a nice cover. Pat Broderick was the penciler from here till the end of the series. I think he was inked by Terry Austin and what's the guy's name? Bruce Patterson. So some really nice artwork. I was always a fan of Pat Broderick's, especially the stuff he did on Firestorm later on. Number 56, 57, sharing the cover with Thor. 58, more Drax. Gee, he doesn't look like that he does in the movies, does he? Number 59. Number 60. I forgot about this one. Actually, the locale part of it is in Kentucky. Close Encounters in Kentucky. We don't get a whole lot of nods in the comics, but I thought that was kind of funny. Okay, there's a nice cover. Number 61. And the final issue, number 62. And we have the giant size issue. I think this reprints maybe number 17 and number 20 or 21. It's two of the Gil Kane issues, I know. Got the Hulk and Captain America. This is an original. Yeah, there's a little upgrade. Okay, guys, that's it. Hope we've enjoyed looking through these. Like I say, this is one of those characters. I don't know if you would kind of call him a B character, as far as his powers and everything, but as far as I guess recognition in the Marvel Universe, probably be considered a B character or a B-lister. But I always kind of like those. But like I say, I was happy to complete this run. I hope you guys enjoyed this show, and I will be back with you soon. Have a great week. Onward and upward.